Hi, Gemini. Oop. Let's go ahead and do your reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's general. Please don't force it. You guys give me way too much credit when you think that every video I do is going to be well suited for you, or resonate, or even good. That's just not possible. So anyway, don't force it. Check out the other videos. All my videos are timeless. New love. I started to do your video a minute ago, and what I was getting was a lot of deception or focus on deception. Maybe you're circling a mental loop of what happened instead of, you know, just wanting an explanation or closure, like you can't move on. You can move on, but it's your choice, okay? You don't have to, what you do and what you create in your life is always your choice. So if you feel stuck, that's a false belief. If you guys are in a twin flame or a soulmate journey that you feel stuck and need more clarity, check out my almost personals. They'll be linked down below. I don't do personals, but I do those instead. Those are the next best thing. They're very detailed because not very many people watch them. Kept getting this too, King of Cups. So it looks like you have a lot of love for someone. This Hierophant is truth, clarity, Taurus, Virgo. Two of Swords. Somebody's shut down. Knight of Pentacles. So your person's energy, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Yeah, there's like somebody just wants to be right. Maybe. Wow, the Sun card, happiness, hope, healing, clarity. What happened in the recent past? I also got my money deck out because I feel money coming. Ten of Cups, something you thought was, or maybe still is. Whoa, what is this? Yuck. Need to wash these. Let's see. Yeah, deception. Okay, somebody was misleading, I believe, and maybe you're feeling stuck wanting to hold on to that. Chariot. You're being told to move forward, even through the sadness. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, Gemini, I feel like something not unfortunate has happened. You've shut down, and I feel like there's a lack of motion because of sadness or feeling left out. Somebody came in, or you thought somebody was going to be stable, but it ended up just being a page. Now the Page of Pentacles is somebody who can grow and learn and turn into a king. But let me say this, if you didn't break it, what makes you think you can fix it? We're going to have to get some advice here. Wow, Two of Cups. Why do we have the Moon card? Got Judgment in the past reading too. Somebody's going to be judged for their deception. Let's see. Well, I want to do money, but let me go ahead and clarify some of this. So somebody shut down their love. I think that's you. The roles can be reversed, and shutting down your love is okay if you need to pull back, but it's not okay if you're just ruminating. If it's holding you back and keeping you from missing opportunities. This Four of Cups could be lack of interest, or missing a gift, or missing an opportunity because you're too focused on this. Right? Wow, Empress. Wow. Yeah, I have a Twin Flame series. I'll link that down below. Those are really, really detailed and good if you feel like you're in a soulmate journey and feel stuck. Wow, these cards. So here's what's happening. You're stuck, but whatever is heavy on your mind, some sort of deception that you're dealing with, it's holding you back, I believe, from reaching full potential. Okay, let's dig in a little bit deeper of how this person feels about you, and then I want to move on because I don't want you guys, I think the focus needs to be on what you can do. Wow. So there was deception. Somebody came forward and we got 10 of Cups twice. Okay, how does this person feel towards Gemini? Magician. Wow. They see you in a very high regard, so what's the problem here? What's the Magician? They want to manifest communication, probably from you, but you're shut down. Excuse me. And why? Because there was deception. And you feel battered and bruised. Wow, look at this. Death card, ending, taking a time out. So what seems to be over is probably just temporary. And I think also if you're blocked, here's the thing. If you're in an abusive situation, then you need to get out. Okay, that's, I think, pretty much across the board. If you're in an abusive situation, you need to work towards getting out today, not tomorrow, not next week. Okay, because it's damaging you. Your person is manifesting a return with that Ace of Cups. And for some of you who are seeing someone else, if there's a third party involved, that other person or whatever it is that's causing conflict looks like it needs to be let go of. Yeah. So, okay. One moment. If you're in a standstill with someone, and let me grab an oracle. I know what I'm feeling, but let me just see what the oracle says. If you're in a standstill with someone and you're avoiding talking, I know I say pull back a lot in my readings, but if you're not able to move on, then because you don't know, because you need closure, or you feel you need closure. First of all, closure, you can give yourself closure. Okay? Just give it to yourself. You don't need someone else to apologize to have closure. But if you're in a standstill and need to move on, and you can't do that without communicating, then communicate what you need kindly. This is what I need. This is what I'm looking for. If that's not a fit, that's fine, but I'm going to go my own way. That sort of thing. Okay? If you are in a very healthy place of not needing someone else, then you can just focus on other things and let, you know, things play out. If that person comes forward, then great. If they don't, then there's your sign. A change in the wind. Some of you are dealing with a Leo. I just said Leo. A Libra. Deep knowing. Change in the wind. I think there's an owl too. That might be a sign for you, but I think that if you're at a point where, I've said this already, if you're at a point where you can't move forward because there's too much unknown or lack of closure and you really need that, then communicate. Just say, hey, can we clear the air? You know? And it doesn't have to, make sure you're using non-emotional words like practical, like sensible. It's just, it doesn't make sense for, you know, this to drag out. Can we get some closure and either try again or not? This person does want to try again. We've got reconciliation there. So page 45. Let's see. Give me some wisdom. A sense that an unseen change has been initiated. Preparation for a storm. Awareness that your plans are not on firm ground. Feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the wind blows. So yeah, I feel like you guys are back and forth because you want to shut this off, and you know, I always encourage pulling your energy back from someone if you feel stuck and you're not getting fed. But if doing that is causing you an inability to move on and achieve your goals, which I'm going to pull this money deck because I do feel like there's some money that is maybe being missed out on, or opportunity. But if you're stuck and you can't move on, then you need to talk about it. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. To want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes, yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing that's guaranteed is change. Let's look at the relationship. Relationships go through periods where partners seem out of sync with each other and stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the ship. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to understand your heart better and to know what you need to be truly happy. Rest assured that whatever is happening now, good will come from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass. Okay, let's see what's going on. So I feel strongly that something emotional is holding you back from maybe reaching your full potential with money. And we're going to do, just real quick, we're going to do an intuition test at the end. So hang on to the end if you want to, do that. Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords is, I think we had that twice. It's not, Nine of Swords. So there has been a lot of negatives going on, but look at this with the Nine of Pentacles. It's not, you guys are not, it's not as bad as you think, I think. Okay, there's still potential, I think, even for this relationship. But the trick is to not waste time. Today can be the day that changes your whole life. Okay, so if you're waiting for something to happen or something to come in or something to something good to happen, today is the day that can change your life. You can make a decision to get up, get off the couch, wash your face, look good, smell good, clean your house. Cleaning your house would be as huge. You guys might be in a twin flame. Here's another thing that I'm getting. I know I'm kind of all over the place and I'm sorry. And please don't give me so much credit that you think every one of my readings is going to be awesome or for you, because it's not possible. Emperor, Empress. So, wow, and the Sun card. And 6 of Wands. So okay. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Just bear with me. And click off if this is frustrating. Don't stick with the reading if it's frustrating. I don't like it when you guys, get totally frustrated. I wish you would just click off because there's plenty of readings. They're all timeless. I feel like you guys are expecting someone else to be your savior. Like, when this person comes back, I'll be happy. Or when they see my value, I'll be happy. Everything that you feel like you're lacking from them is an indication of what you're not giving yourself. Okay. Tell me what's going on with, well, okay, let's finish this out real quick. What is this person, how does this person feel towards Gemini? They think you're the devil. I'm just kidding. They feel attached and they feel like you're loving. 5 of Cups, sad. Okay, Chariot again. Chariot over and over. What are their next steps towards Gemini? Okay, they're not moving forward. So what are you going to do? There's the Lover's card. What are you going to do, Gemini? Are you going to put your life on hold, or are you going to take action? 4 of Pentacles. More on how they feel about Gemini. 4 of Cups. They feel like you're maybe a missed opportunity, but why? And there also, it looks like they're spying. Okay, I know what I was getting before. The truth is, you guys, instead of being sad and waiting for this person to make things better, or waiting for something to come in to make things better. You have the opportunity to take all that into your own hands and make things better. Today can be the day that changes everything. You can start being that person you want to be. Something with this Emperor, Empress is about you wanting them to be your emperor, but you could redirect that energy into you being the Empress, or vice versa. I hope this is helpful. It's kind of all over the place. Whew, 6 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you guys are not being valued, or you feel misunderstood. But there's too much emphasis on what this person thinks of you, rather than you know who you are. You have a deep knowing of who you are, and you need to play that out, okay? Because you can make a decision to sit and be sad and sink deeper into a negative direction, or you can make a decision to play out the person you want to be. Like what I do when I feel down, first of all, I read y'all's sweet comments, so thank you so much for that. But what I'll do, those always lift me up. Sometimes there's not a good one, but you know. What I do is I sit and I meditate and I deep breathe and I think and I visualize the person that I want to be. Okay? And then I do strong visualizations of myself with, you know, driving the car that I want, living in the house that I want, having the family environment that I want, and the success that I want, and the love that I want. I visualize those until sometimes I break down in tears because I can feel it so strong. So that's a great, you know, little meditation. But then the next step is to take a step towards being that person. Like, pretend you are your future self. And then how would that future self dress? How would they look? How would they walk? How would they talk? What would their body language be? You guys do it. Search up Amy Cuddy body language, TED Talks, and watch the body language video. Your body language is so important. It helps you feel like you are. I just think there's a lot of emphasis on needing to be your future self. Like, this is a message from your future self saying, hey, I'm here. When are you going to make it happen? When are you going to play this out? You know, and fake it till you make it if you have to. Okay, let's go back to money. Tell me about money for Gemini. I think self-love is where your love needs to be right now, and not being stuck in working towards your goals. Temperance, balance, the Chariot, forward motion. Nine of Wands. Not giving up. Not waiting for your ship to come in. That's a doomed plan. Let's talk about money. Tell me about Gemini's money if they were to take action towards being their better self. The world is your oyster, you guys. Love and money will come. The World card is about cycles completing, new things beginning. I'm feeling Sagittarius. Yeah, you're going to get, this person is going to come back, but the focus of you needing them needs to change. You don't need them. You need you. Everything you want from them can come from you. Did we already pull an oracle? Yes, we did. Let me see. I feel like I need to do one more thing. Let's look for signs. Whoops, sorry, that was loud. Pearl. Didn't I? Okay, felt pearl more than once. So maybe a strand of pearls. There's some sort of something that has to do with pearls, so watch for that. Signs, please, for Gemini. Violet, the color purple, maybe. Intuitive, spiritual, and self-aware. Eggs, incubation, pregnancy, maybe. We had the Empress. But the incubation is also, to me, what this is saying is let things develop. Don't be, this has got a strong I'll be happy when energy, okay? And it's always a journey. So as soon as you get what you want, then your mind is, your brain, scientifically proven, is designed to focus on the next thing that you don't have, or the next thing that hurts, okay? And once that's solved, there's another thing. So so remember that. I'll be happy with. Don't do that. Anything else? Signs for Gemini? Mushrooms. Again, I just put this back. Mushrooms and dreaming. So mushrooms might be relevant. 222. Look at this. Rainbow. 222. Partnerships and balance. Pay attention to new people entering your life. Take time to balance your energy in existing ones. Balance your energy with existing relationships. I'm also feeling this balloon card. So signs, 222, okay? I keep still feeling 444. Let's do an intuition test real quick. Let me know if this video was helpful. I know it was scattered. Again, my readings are not all going to be perfect. It's just not possible, okay? So I'm going to lay out 3 stones and you're going to choose. Try to tune in and see which one I'm focused on. This is black obsidian. The tower, this is black obsidian. That's my ring light. Let's see. I bought this ring light. I'm really not that thrilled with it. I was trying to make my hands look less wrinkled. Okay, black obsidian, the sphere, and the star. So I'm focusing on one, you guys. Try to see which one focused on. Pause if you need to, because I'm going to give it away here in a second. Okay. If you chose this one, you're correct. Let me know in the comments. Also, I'd love to hear where you're watching from. I know this was confusing, but the message is clear. You are the solution. You are the answer. You are the blessings. Everything you're wanting in your exterior world is within you. So remember that what I was getting is visualize your future self and then take some steps to act that out. Today can be the day that changes your life. Okay. And I have to remind myself this all the time. All right. Okay, you guys, I love you. Let me know in the comments and I will see you soon. Bye, Gemini.